had trusted the older, unbroken parts of me to finish what he could not. Chapter 4, Messages from the Wrong Earth. The array had shaken us into a crossbreeze of realities. The hand knew it. Mara, with her scars that matched our corridors, knew it. I pretended not to know it because knowing it felt like agreeing to open a door the universe had labeled in a rusted language, do not. We tuned the radio, slow, patient. We caught a voice that was and wasn't my wife. The pitch was right, the rhythm, exactly. The words were wrong. She asked me if I had fed our son the song with the wolves. I have no son. She asked me if the glass windows had stopped sweating, if the sky had stopped tasting like pennies. I put my hand on the speaker out of habit, as if I could warm what spoke. Elias, she said, if you are up there and if you are him, come home now. We have days left. The bridges are learning to kneel. Captain Soul looked like a captain for the first time since we breached the night, jaw set, posture a verdict. We have to pick a Earth, she said. We have to find our coordinates and take them. The array is a knife and our station is a hand. We make a cut where we choose. Mara knew the math in a way that frightened our physicist. She mapped the drift of our constellation shift onto an impossible globe. 2.735, she said, tapping the number the hand had written. We call that a phase angle. We could bend toward the version of you that lost me. Or toward mine, where you died. Or we could cut a new seam and accept whatever bleeds through. Jean and I threaded cables through the array braces and told the station's AI to stop helping. It obeyed like a good liar. During the test fire, the station's hallways rearranged. I walked to the airlock and found a bathroom. I turned a corner where a storage rack lived, and drifted into a viewing dome I had only ever seen on schematics stamped, wish list. There was a plaque on the bulkhead there, Rora Spindleby, with a date 3 weeks into our future. My breath fogged the glass and the fog bloomed in the shape of a handprint not mine, as if someone had stood here moments ago thinking my thoughts. We fired a partial arc of the array and the radio screamed. The roar of oceans rose and dropped and rose. Something answered into our beams with a noise like a flag flapping underwater. Captain Soul cut the power. After, the station smelled like rain, like all our wet clothes had been hung up at once and dripped into shared carpet. I closed my eyes and saw Earth as a throat, working on something too large to swallow. I thought about the way the hand had squeezed mine. I thought about Mara, who did not flinch when a wire through her shoulder twitched. I thought about the fact that a wrong decision would not be the worst sin. The worst sin would be no decision at all.